That's a lot of noise. It's a lot of noise. Here we go. And gathering in the essence of this Chinese New Year of a higher vibration. Let's get settled. Everybody come on stream shortly to get settled in to the essence of what these infinite masters are going to be bringing on stream in this hour of a higher vibration. Is that energy is, pull the volume up a little bit here. It is this happiest energy of the new Chinese New Year for this year of the fire horse, and the power that is integrating and building with this combination or intertwining, interweaving of the universal force fields of these solar eclipsing energies is kind of meshing together with this yang of fire element, this fire horse power. Yeah. So I just love to welcome all of you into this meeting with me of these higher masters that have been really buzzing in my ears for the past 4 hours and elevating my consciousness even more as I welcome you to come in. Even those that have already experienced the New Year yesterday over in Australia and over in Japan, it's just a remarkable, beautiful energy. And so I want to be enlightened by all of your energies. It's transmitting with the energies of the horsepower. And you know, I have horses where I live, so it's always exciting for me to honor the steadiness, the structure, and just the power, even when they're standing still in the yard, of how balanced and grounded they are. And yet they have their own direction, they have their own boundaries, they have their own essence of behavior patterns, as do we, but they still have their boundaries. They know what's acceptable and not acceptable, even when they're eating. I notice that they will push stuff over if they don't like it like we do. So I'm just feeling the essence of this energies of both the horse intelligence species and kingdom that they are, and to that of the energies of the sun and the moon, as we have a new moon also coming in, all on this day. It's quite amazing to understand the hierarchies of having a new moon, solar eclipse, the Chinese New Year, the element of the yang element of fire, and a four-legged, which is really getting you empowered, balanced. Four-legged is about balancing and making sure everything is structured and in alignment. What better energies could we ever ask for at this very first part of the year? And having an eclipse with this new moon is just overwhelming when you realize the essence of what's coming in for all of us. Rightio. So I'm going to just get into this higher vibration of stillness as I welcome you on. And thank you for coming on stream with me and sending this YouTube on to others to join in later on if they're at work today. Yeah. I'm just trying to see the energies of the names on board, and I can't read it because the eyes and the lens of the eyes is already looking at the grid systems and looking at and sensing and feeling, which is what's going to happen for all of you this year. This sensing, feeling, hearing frequencies inside you, we are shifting and we are balancing and we are evolving into. So I can see the emojis on there of the happy faces and things. So that's a good thing. And I can see the fire flames that someone else has placed on there. So I know this is going to be a definite fire activation. Okay. Yo, an yetana, an tichiku kokayetana. It's just going to bring in the stillness as I always do, and bringing in the element today of the fire, as that's going to be bringing in your power of your spirit guide, your higher soul, your animal totem, which today is the horse. It's going to be coming in with the power and the warmth and the strength of the fire flame. We love the fire flame in our hearts. I'm asking for the essence of inner knowing, inner being, that we are all connected into the realms, beyond the beyond realms, in the hoop of oneness, which is a fire wheel of rings within rings, of wheels within wheels, of multi-dimensions, of grid systems of time. That I walk through these grid systems of time as a universal shaman, infinite master of consciousness that flows through me, that embraces all lunar activities in the realms, and brings forward in libraries and chamber rooms of knowledge. And here they come, of these higher species of strands of intelligences in a power of a universal force field that the entire planetary consciousness is receiving more and more each day. And of these universal force fields of light particles, light orbs, strands, in harmonic tones and frequencies that surround us. So let's get ready and steady our hearts and minds for the beautiful, beautiful essence of the Holy Presence. It speaks through me in these grid systems of time. It's going to embrace your energetic child, energetic minds and hearts. Well, we're introducing these waveforms of heightened realities, child. It is coming forward today on this solar eclipse of a fire horse new year. In these cosmic lunar forces, there is oneness of communications that will be bringing you all the directions, the guidance, and the assistance that you need for this new year that is awakening ahead of us. It is empowering us to listen and feel the electricities of these infinities of electromagnetics that is going to be charging your soul bodies, your soul hearts, your minds, and to listen more attentively to these sounds, vibrations, and tones that will reclaim a higher consciousness that has been dormant around you, within you. Reclaim the oneness, consciousness, to all of these elements, to all of these kingdoms, to the sun, the moon, the star systems, the star elders, star nations, star beings. Yoruba, we welcome this solar eclipse as an eclipse becomes our compass of directions. Yeah. And here's the star elder has just come in here. He's showing me the medicine wheel in the realms is a massive compass. It is a compass child that is giving directions, awakening grid systems of time of the ancestors, calling in the ancient ones to step into the center of this compass that is moving and empowering you into the different directions beyond. Your planetary consciousness has been in a linear direction. It is moving very slowly in one direction. It is not elevating you to the so above direction, so beyond. And with this eclipse today of a new moon, of new directions, of new beginnings, of new intentions, of new abilities, these light beings of the ancient ones are standing inside this vibrational wheel that I am seeing. And the star elder is showering. Look here, child. You are in the center of your own medicine wheel of where you are as an inner child and an inner soul being. And in the center of your medicine wheel, a heightened vibration of these eclipsing new lunar energies is creating a compass of empowering vibrations. It will recalibrate your thought forms, your heartbeats, your energetic memory fields, to come to see, to come to feel, to come to know. This essence of the fire. The element of the fire is burning inside your planet, child. The element of the fire is burning inside your hearts to be awakened and to peel away the remnants that you have been shedding from all last year of the snake. Yeah, you're peeling away the skins of timelines, the skins of old ancestor memories, so that your new cellular vibrational minds can feel and see your authentic soul self. What did you do? And so we are bringing in this new compass, this new eclipse that will awaken your soul seeds to be calibrated onto a path of your higher soul, of your telepathic communicative hearts and minds as a soul light being. Well, what got it? It is time to master who you are. It is time for you to get up onto the horse energy. You could, yes, the solar eclipse does awaken your minds to see this compass of directions. It does activate the clarity of where you are going and what you are being, and make sure that you're focused with your human minds to know the direction that you should be taking in all now moments. Well, what to do? It is time to gallop on a horse into a new reality of new light, intelligent waveforms, out of the linear timelines into the spherical wheels within wheels of timelines where I am speaking from. Are you ready to take the step forward onto the path of oneness of realities? Oh, my heart it's time to stop waiting. It's time to stop looking for someone or something or some place. No, it is time to take charge. What's inside you is a living flame of your higher self that wants to teach your inner child and have that vibration of claiming that what has been hidden, and to assist you on your true soul purpose. This Chinese New Year is bringing in the horsepower with the fire of lighting you up, is calling out to your souls to in to your truth, to claim the power of that what has been hidden in the beyond, and that what has been tucked within, and that what is waiting in the so below. So on this vibrational Chinese New Year, we are activating that element of the yang. We are activating that heightened animal of the horse. Take charge. That was a very large spark that was thrown in front of me as I'm standing in the center of this infinite wheel in the hoop of oneness. And a spark was thrown in front of me when I said the horsepower. These are the sparks that is lighting up the spirit within your hearts. Freedom. This is a year of freedom frequencies. Releasing your old ways, your old thinking patterns, your old hurts, pains, wounds, thought forms, and take charge of new thinking patterns. The spirit of absolute freedom, just as that horse gallops into the new year. The gate was opened last month, and now the gates are wide open for you to release your old waves, your old ways of thinking, and to begin recalling and reclaiming all that you recall of your true soul light being and soul purpose. I am seeing this massive wheel of my own medicine wheel that is connecting into all of your medicine wheels, and your medicine wheels are filling with your mastery grid systems. And there is a fire, a ring of fire that surrounds your wheel. Protection, yes, but burning away that which you have been shedding and transmuting for so many years. 20 years or more you have been shedding and letting go and transmuting with many other masters. They're all here in the realms. They're all watching. They're all clapping that you are in the center of the wheel of time, of no space and no time, but it is a wheel of spherical frequencies. It will spin you into the void and take you into new realities. But you must have the power of the horse frequency, which keeps you in the center of your wheel. That's the boundary. Keeps you in the steadiness of holding on to what you are reclaiming and recharging within you. You want that, it should staying the path and seeing far, far ahead of knowing where you're going, knowing where you are arriving, all in the same moment. That is projection of time. That is telepathics of realities. Yes, these are the hidden abilities and gifts that you will be mastering so eloquently throughout this year with the new moons, full moons, gateways, equinox, solstices. Well, how didn't you know? So I would ask you now just to breathe in the stillness from the realms where these wheels within wheels of your timelines are gathering into the hoop of oneness. And these massive grid systems of force fields of light intelligences, of books of knowledge, of master teachers and ancient ones are all waiting and have been waiting, where this year is a year of gathering into the hoops of oneness with me, mastery energies, and to begin acknowledging, not just integrating, the who you are and the how you will be transforming in these next 3 years. Your body show up. Breathe in the stillness now that is around you, that I have elevated of higher vibrations into all of your hearts and minds. Let go of the tension on your hearts. Let go of the tightness on your temples and on your crown chakras. We are coming into freedom frequencies where there is an expansion of light coming into your heads at the crown and temples, third eye. And this is peacefulness of higher gradations of light intelligences. Breathe it in. Make sure your feet and your root chakra spinal column is grounded inside your bodies. Your body, so that you can breathe in more of that which you cannot see but are sensing and knowing is the light from your heart chakra, communicating to all of the light strands arriving into your aura bodies, inner mind's eyes. You body should You are not looking for something, you are not waiting for something, you are receiving a new sensory mind. You are peacefully calming those anxious heartbeats, those exhausted nervous systems. No more depletions, no more waiting, no more judging, no more agonizing. No, we are in frequencies of heightened, empowering vibrations inside this hoop of oneness, inside your own wheel of light. And there is a higher consciousness enveloping your superconscious telepathic minds. Well, what did I am hearing? It is time to make a change of your soul, body, mind, and spirit. And to move into absolute freedom this year. Freedom as you are releasing old waves, old patterns, and making room for all that you are reclaiming and rebuilding, of all that you are reclaiming of your soulite vibrations, soulite intelligence, of gifts of mastery. You know these heightened vibrations of this solar eclipse of universal force fields of light is pouring into your hearts and minds on this new moon. It's more than 1 hour, children. It's more than one day that this new moon of a solar eclipse will be bathing your planetary consciousness, evolving your thinking patterns and heartbeats, extracting the remnants of the snake medicine that you were shedding and bringing in the infinite light medicine wheel of new communications to new dimensions of new networks of realities. The mastery frequencies are pouring onto all grid systems in your own etheric medicine wheels in the realms. I am seeing many wheels within wheels within wheels of light. I am hearing the grid systems communicating to all of your mastery soul timelines. I am feeling and knowing you are breathing in the fire of excitement. You are breathing in the freedom of knowing you are the love, the light, the intelligence that this Chinese New Year is awakening within you now. Ubahalisha, the power of the horse, the strength of it galloping you out of interruptive waveforms of thought forms and placing you into new energies of power that allows you to get up onto your steed of intelligence to see, to hear, and to always be in focus of what is in front and what is on either side of your fire horse of power that you are becoming in this now moment. Well, what did you should know? It is for the new grid systems that are calibrating each hour now on this planet that you are thriving inside and awakening the hidden consciousness of your soul seeds. There are new multi-dimensions of grid systems that you cannot see, but are feeling of the electromagnetics that's pulsing on top of your head right now. The winds of change is arriving on this planet. You're ready. Your inner child is standing in the center of that wheel, within wheels in the realms on this Chinese New Year, looking down, ready to shift, ready to take charge. There are new directions that lie ahead for all of you. For this is the new year that you will be galloping and riding your fire horse of power into the new directions of change, the new intelligence of the threads within vibrations, awakening your DNA, awakening your inner body grid systems, restructuring your cellular systems back into your originating power, back into your originating soul seeds of light intelligence. Well, what do you do? What did you know? Wait a minute. You have soul seeds of higher intelligence that have been blanketed. You have old grid systems in your bodies that are tired and exhausted. You have joints and bones that are aching through exhaustion and stress. Then step out of that paradigm of living and breathing, of disempowering frequencies, of thought forms. It is time to take charge. It is time to jump over those interruptive thought forms, those old waveforms of predator frequencies of fear that is blocking you from seeing the path of your new journey. It is time. This is the year that you are claiming, not just clearing anymore. This is a year that you are jumping and moving in leaps and bounds into higher grid systems of reality, and knowing the direction you are heading is already telepathically aligning you and preparing you for your soul purpose. These new fire energies are awakening every cell of your body. Your minds will become clear vessels of light intelligences beyond awareness into telepathic communication minds. You will be directed the moment you're thinking, what am I doing? Where am I going? You will see your prophetic visionary mind's eye bring forward the answer. Your bodies will be healing and clearing and cleansing, for the purified frequencies of your horsepower does not want to walk in old pathways of muddy waters. Your fire horse wants to be recharging you, rebuilding you on pastures of golden seeds of light intelligence. It will direct you through these winds of chaos and change. And the lunar light of the moon and the solar eclipses and spring equinox energies with the sun are here to guide us and protect us and build us, so that this sole purpose of a journey of our light being throughout this year becomes reality, that we are not alone. We have the universal forces of the sun and the moon, the winds and the fire, the waters of the oceans to purify us so that we can be steady in receiving and focused to what we are hearing and the power to let it go when it is not of the focused, guided, telepathic direction that we are given. Well, yeah, you should know. Breathe in the static magnetic energies, the higher vibrations of new consciousness that you are feeling in this moment. You are in the center of your massive wheel of light in the realms. It is guiding all of us and directing all of us to heal our inner minds, inner bodies, inner hearts, to come to know of these new dimensions and powers of light. Is not just above and beyond us. It is right here beside us. It is bringing in the powers of a horse frequency. It is bringing in the powers of the sun and the moon, of eclipsing energies. That is an empowering force of consciousness. Breathe it in to your heart. Now become balanced inside yourself with the energies that surround you. Breathe in more of the essences of light that you cannot see but are feeling. Balancing you. These higher frequencies around you. It is awakening your mastery codes inside you of light. Breathe in these mastery codes of light inside your heart once more. And feel the power that you would have sitting on a horse. Balanced. Looking around you as you are sitting high up on this stallion. Looking across the land, looking across the universe. In your power of that stallion that you as oneness of are breathing in. You are oneness with the horse power that you are sitting on. And it is oneness within its power of your higher soul light intelligence. Your horse knows the directions to take you, to jump over, to quickly rear up and move out of any situation. I am here, child. I am seeing their hearts, their minds are balancing their own frequencies of light intelligence. I am seeing their light equations of light codes building oneness consciousness into every cell of their being, in every strand. In every breath they take, there's mastery frequencies fueling their beautiful shimmering light bodies that they cannot see, but they are feeling the density of their bodies becoming light. The hearts and minds are filling with powers of oneness to the horse vibrations, fire of highest flames. Release the heaviness, release the woundedness, release the old programs, addictions, fear-based thought forms, anger, temper, unsteadiness. No longer embodies the dense bodies, no longer interrupts the vibrant minds. And the fire frequencies are of purest love and of purification vibrations that is restructuring all hearts and minds, all bodies of cellular networks to begin reclaiming the original soul seeds that were blocked and suppressed into dormancy. Your body did you know? Let us breathe in now once more the fire of freedom that dissolves those blankets, those cords of suppression around your crystal seeds inside the body, inside all chakras. There is flames of freedom. You don't know what about it. Did you are galloping out of those interrupting frequencies. Those fear-based energies of consciousness are burning away and moving into the divine light. You are holding fast to that power of the horse vibration that is infusing the highest grid system of your soul light seeds of codes of light into your heart, into your mind, into your hands that are holding the reins of the winds of change that you are galloping past without interruptions to your journey. I'm seeing multi-dimensions of species and their wheels within wheels of light coming closer to your medicine wheel. Their connections to your past or timelines is projecting into your inner child and inner child's mind and inner child's heart of who you are is shifting. Up, 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 you are seeing new directions, new grid systems, You are riding into these waveforms of light intelligence through the power of the steadiness of the horse. It carries the directions of change to infinite realities, rising you out of the old waveforms of thinking patterns into powers of clearing, powers of releasing, this is not my frequency, leave, powers of letting go, that is not my thought form, I am making a change. This new year is of balancing, aligning, knowing the power, and only the higher super consciousness will telepathically lead me into the passageways of soul light, intelligence that I will be operating of. What all but the codes of light enter oneness consciousness. Is that the new purpose, the new journey of the year? Yes, it is. Your new mastery energy, your new me, will be galloping you into clear pathways of stronger master guides, atomic beings, ancient ones, illumined ones, timelines of prophets, saints, seers of who you were and will be reclaiming through your superconscious telepathic frequencies.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I don't know. I guess Siri doesn't understand the telepathic frequencies. Well, we will be acknowledging when there is an interruptive waveform. We are just like the horsepower that sits still, looks around, holds the reins, and takes the reins of the energies around us and breathes in the power once more. Powerful frequencies that empower us to stay on the path, no matter what the interruption. To steady the direction of our superconscious minds. It weeds out and discards interruptions. For there will be many during these winds of change, of chaos on the planet right now. And these distractions are bringing us into the awareness that we are not alone, but that we are on a path of claiming our soul purpose. No matter how the distraction comes in. I am the light. I am the presence of the light divine. I am the power of my soul light, powers of divine. And I am empowered by the horse vibrations and its strength to carry on. And I have the universal forces of the sun and the moon, the star nations, the star constellations of all of my timelines of light intelligences. And this is a year we will be remembering, we are reclaiming those hidden gifts, abilities, virtues to follow our soul purpose with all of these dimensional ones that we cannot see, but are here. These distractive frequencies are not a challenge anymore. Those are the winds of change. We always get back into realities of the galactic, cosmic, and universal beings of light intelligent ones who will guide our horse and support our journeys, protecting us at all moments. Knowing that you are now empowered to communicate and connect to these universal forces of light beings, of new species, that you are feeling, sensing, and knowing is right here with you, will expand your knowing hearts and minds that this new Chinese year, New Year's, the new Chinese year is of the horsepower, guiding and forcing the empowering soul of who you are into receiving these new electromagnetics of higher frequencies. It does not align to the fear energies. It does not align to the battles of others' frequencies of chaos. It does not connect to the wounded emotional timelines. It heals them. It breaks away from the distractions. It burns away with the fire frequencies, all that is remnants in the shedding and the repetitive thought forms. Fire burns away. You are ready to set the pace this year. The gate is open for you to begin ascending into your soul-like consciousness of oneness. And so let us just breathe in this unlimited frequencies of the power of the fire horse. And listen to the sound and tone of your new telepathic intelligence. Breathe it in. Breathe in the fire flame that is building within your hearts of freedom, consciousness. You wanted to know, and just feel how peaceful it is, letting go of the fear, letting go of those repetitive thought forms of the past, letting go and reclaiming your ability to heal the broken wounds, the broken bones, the old timelines of battling. You are claiming mastery timelines of perfection in every cell and every bone of your being, of your body. It is integrating the power of oneness. We are connecting to our soul light direction of our soul light purpose in this exciting new year. And this power of the fire horse will keep us on our directions of thought forms within our minds and steady our hearts to be disciplined to let go of all those distractions and interruptions. And our inner child will begin accepting and adapting to these new frequencies of oneness, of telepathic knowing. You are reclaiming your soul purpose, and you are following the lead of your soul light consciousness is in oneness to your master soul. So let us breathe in the fire. It is bringing us the power to jump through, run past those chaotic moments of hidden selves, shadow selves that appear. We'll just transmit light onto them and rear up and say, thank you, but I must follow my path and go forward into your direction. Your sensory mind will come to listen and know when that telepathic master connection of a grid system comes closer to you. It will neutralize those old heavy thought forms and build you into a higher sense of flowing in this oneness of reality. That I am introducing your wheel of love and light into the hoop of oneness in the realms today. And so just feel you are the light divine. You are the power of peacefulness, of change, and freedom that is coming over you. This Chinese New Year is bringing you the horsepower to ride and guide you through those reliving timelines that have been distracting you, pulling you out of alignment, pulling you out of a balanced vibration into fear. Oh, you will be neutralized. You'll be in new grid systems from the realms, telepathically charging your chakra systems, aura systems of grids to be of the fire horse grid systems. These are timelines that we are being fueled of and interruptive of. There are also grid systems of time of highest vibrations of intelligences, of golden pathways, of infinite realities, of golden opportunities to step into and reclaim your soul light abilities and gifts of power. This is what the powerful horse fire frequencies will take you throughout this year to find your truth, recall your power, and expose the gifts of hidden abilities. It begins today. I am back in my hoop of oneness, and I am looking at all of your wheels of medicine, wheels of light. And I am seeing the fire horse energy moving all of your wheels into unlimited opportunities this year. To know that nothing will be stopping your momentum or block your soul purpose from connecting and integrating you into the soul light, consciousness of oneness. You are the light. You are embracing these horsepowers of fire that is directing you throughout this year. And you are not alone. We have the universal force fields of the moon, the sun, the grid systems of many dimensions, and the power of an infinite source that knows who you are. Wawahishi, every hour of this day, of this solar eclipse, of this new moon, for the next 3 days, you will be growing and flowing in the peacefulness and galloping into your horsepower of fire, frequencies of freedom. And the new dimensions will be lighting up your soul light consciousness that I am seeing inside your medicine wheels. You want to know. Why to breathe in and just accept that you are able to see and feel your own soul light consciousness. Did you know you are ready? You are steady on your horsepower frequencies within you. And the horse that is below you, carrying you, is in oneness with your soul light being. Powers beyond are the intelligent consciousness that we carry within our minds. That we discipline our thought forms to be as steady as the horsepower that is in us. So follow your telepathic knowing minds to reclaim your true soul powers and your true soul purpose. But leads the path that is in front of you. Just follow that path. I hear every day when I am in confusion of my own thought forms, and I call in the stillness. And I ask sometimes, what am I doing? How is this working? And I will hear in the quietness in my inner being, follow my lead. And I've heard that expression for years, at least 20 years when it first came in, when I was troubled with not knowing my direction. And I heard, I am here, follow my lead. And I sat there and cried. I don't know what I'm following. I don't know where I'm going. Follow me. I am here for you to follow my lead. Yeah, always you. And I sat back and I said, who's me that I am following? You say, follow me and follow my lead. Who is me? And I heard, your master energy is your me. Follow your master energy. It will lead you, child. It will direct you. It must be unleashed from those old thought forms. And the power that is within you will take you home. And so on every eclipse and every solar lunar, equinox, solstice, full moon, and even here on the new Chinese year, New Year, or Chinese New Year, how you wish to say it, there is a gentleness of that power within me that I know that I am awakening each day to a frequency that's going to speak to me. You can't see it, but it's the consciousness of knowing that I'm connected. And so I always like to say, who's here right now? Show me a sign. And what is here right now? And that what is here is of the light, because there's peacefulness in the heart. But if we get distracted, which we have always been in the past few lifetimes, including this lifetime, we have to still know that we know there is a vibration of a highest inner peace that just got tangled up. And we have to connect to that inner knowing. And that's why I say breathe it in, hold. And in that moment of holding, the inside source of your holy essence has time to open up the bud for a moment and grab hold of the light that you're calling in. Because it got shut down in all your worries and all your fears. And that inner child got blanketed. And so when we have this Chinese horse, the year of the horse, it's in correct balance from the previous snake frequency, which was sneaky and unfailing and trying to follow and trying to track down and trusting and unknowingness. All of that was the year of the snake. And near the end of the year, it started shedding, and we were aware that we had to let go of those thought forms that seemed to take us down the wrong path. And it created a lot of relivings. And so today, we bring in the structure of a strong horse, and it's four-legged, just as the rams will be, and the bear, and the other animals that will come in. But it's just knowing that it is about balancing our minds and hearts. It is about knowing that there's a universal force field of light intelligence that's coming in and assisting all consciousness on this planet. And I think that's the biggest takeaway for this moon of the lunar solar eclipse, the lunar energies of the new moon. This is really the takeaway. Yes, it is the Chinese New Year, just awakening us to the fire and the power of the fire and the discipline and the steadiness of a horse. But it's also the universal forces that we have to always be in awareness of with Gaia's elements and other kingdoms. And so I love being here with you today just to bring in the message that I received on this. And we'll see what happens on the spring equinox, because that's another powerful universal force of energies that's going to be speaking to the grid systems that we've just built around us, as we built these beautiful grid systems around us today. And it's very peaceful because it's who you are. There's a little moment there where they tapped in and watered those hidden codes inside seeds, hidden seeds inside of your soul codes. And so every time we get together, there's a little bit of energy that is healing you, but is also growing you. Grow and flow. You got to grow those seeds and water your essence of a higher consciousness to flow into these dimensions and have them flow into you. That's how they've been building me and showering me for many, many years. So have a wonderful, wonderful evening tonight when that eclipse comes in and that new moon beckons you to come into a new journey. I'm just getting something quickly coming in here. Hold on. Remember, child, it is a new moon. And we are always placing you on a new pathway of a new purpose, a new beginning, a new awakening. What is the new awakening? What is the new beginning? What is the new direction you would have? What I ask you to know. What is it that will strengthen you, child? What is it that will empower you? You're shifting your minds into a higher telepathic connective minds. What is it that will empower you to become more balanced or more steady in your direction? What is it that your soul purpose calls out to you today? Nothing is to be of a challenge. Nothing is to be restricting you. Remember, you are moving into freedom frequencies throughout this entire year. All the bindings, all the old restrictive patterns and thinking, patterns of fear, we are letting go of to freedom frequencies, to unlimited opportunities, unlimited frequencies of abundance. And so we are directing you now, if you so choose, to balance, to shift your consciousness through what is blocking me. Changing your diet, changing a pattern or addiction, too much coffee, too much dairy, too much salt, too much laziness. Add in a new direction today. Write it down and integrate the new direction for your journey from now until spring equinox. Follow my lead on something that you wish to change, to shift in an eating pattern, in a program, in a thinking pattern. Remove that with focusing when the time is that you are to have more exercise each day, more walking, or more resting, or more stillness. What is it that you can do starting today until spring equinox? That is the time that you are preparing to get up on that horse and ride the winds of change into freedom for spring equinox. You must prepare the heart and mind. You must prepare the body. You must acknowledge all body, mind, and spirit within your soul being by making a change and making a disciplined commitment to what it is that will prepare you for spring equinox, when you will be a master at riding your horse into these new vibrations of soul-like consciousness. You gotta know you are being prepared. You are taking lessons to ride your horse by spring equinox. What is it you are removing? What is it you are including? More exercise, less sugar, more water, less sleeping, more reading, less shopping. You will know. We are just giving the direction of how to prepare for spring equinox, when you will be receiving a new agenda, a new direction, and you will be empowered, where you will have been riding and practicing and steadying and disciplining your horsepower frequency with the fire in you to make the change. That is all. We are here to guide you. We are here to assist you. And we are in your medicine wheels in the realms that is blanketed by the hoop of oneness. That is all. You wanted the Gigi. In greatest gratitude and greatest honor, the masters leave you now. And that is all. Thank you for being with me today and enjoying the energies of what they're suggesting. I know for me, I'm going to let go of the sugar. Well, I think between now and spring equinox, I'll lower the sugar each day. I can't just cut it away because I really like certain items. And so I will set the course. It's just like I'm taking riding lessons per se, but I will set the course of cutting back on the sugar so that by spring equinox, in the next 28 days, I'll be free of those sweet tooth items. Yeah. And I'll do some more walking. On those two things came in when I heard the message. Actually, they showed me walking. So here you go. Thank you so much for joining me. Write down your own decision and listen to the replay. Share the replay and ask people to subscribe to my network and take a peek at that TikTok that I have going. It's getting pretty fun at my TikTok and Instagram. Thank you so much. I can't read your messages, but I will send you lots of love on this Chinese New Year. And I see a lot of hearts, so thank you so much for being with me. And save the date for the spring equinox and all the other items that pop up here and there on YouTube. Blessings. Bye-bye.